Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today we're going to be talking about how to beat raids. The Orochimaru raid. Now, I kind of just threw out the idea that maybe last video when I talked about my raids, maybe I have to use like Tsunade. But honestly, with Tsunade being bugged out and stuff like that, and her not even taking off half the status effect she's supposed to, we had like a major problem just trying to even I took a step back and I was like, is it even worth building her? And in reality, it is, but I don't have any problems with my level 100 Aqua already. So with that being the case, I'm going to show you guys how I pretty much do it and what you need to pay attention to and stuff like that. One of the things that you need to pay attention to is stats. Stats is huge. Now, what I realized about the hard mode of the Orochimaru raid is he does damage. He does a lot of damage. So someone who has like under like 175 defense, not a lot of HP, they're not gonna like survive as many hits from Orochimaru or survive the poison duration, so they won't get healed. Same thing happened to my Trigun, sadly, and I'll show you guys because Trigun, I build him primarily attack. His whole shtick is that he has 1,400 defense. His HP is not a lot because he's a mythical with no evolution. But yet again, I look over here at Aqua and she's doing just fine at 2,100 defense. So I'm starting to see like, you know, even if she has 12,000 HP, she still survives. So maybe there's a chance that if you get the defense a little bit higher on Trigun and stuff like that. Of course, my Trigun's not perfectly built. I think I have some flat HP pieces on him, which make him like really squishy, because let's be real, flat HP is like the cheapest thing you could possibly put on someone. I got flat defense right there. That's actually good. If you get like two flat, yeah, I see one flat HP here. Trigun just doesn't have a lot of stats, but he does damage, so I keep him on the team with Speed Blitz. Yeah, so I brought Asta to the team, not because Asta is like, what do you call it? No, I would actually say he's an amazing tank, hands down. I'm going to be real. 10 toes down, he's an amazing tank. He has an amazing skill, which allows him to actually shred the enemy's defense, deduct the enemy's defense by 25% for 12 seconds. Now, the only one that doesn't make much sense, and I think I might replace, is probably Broly in this instance, because it's really hard. Broly is the savior of taking out hard mode bosses. But in this regard, he's too slow. Like, he's really good, but he's super slow. You'll see what I'm talking about. So we're going to go ahead and just take on the raids. I'm going to show you guys the, if you guys want to see like the builds I kind of use, I guess I could show you guys before we get started. For those who don't want to see this part, just go ahead and just move forward a little bit. So for my Broly primarily, we build a lot of attack because this Broly already has enough defense, because he's destined. So since he is destined, I don't build a lot of stuff, but I do give him a god build. His stats are increased by quite a bit, so 660, 60, 60. Then over here we got 60, 40 HP, and then we have attack defense here. So we have 40 attack, 40. We have 40 HP, 40 defense already. And then right here we have another HP and attack. Now this one I would replace with just another attack if I could, but I think I ran out of attack pieces. Yeah, see, I don't have a lot of attack pieces at the moment, so it's hence why I do need to actually like move my stuff around, because I need more stuff. I need to keep doing infinite mode. All right, but besides that, that's my Broly. That's the way he's built. So if you guys, have been wondering about that build, there you go. Zoro in particular is still underbuilt, but he still has like decent attack, flat attack. There was a bug recently where his attack wasn't stacking correctly. My bad, this is not supposed to be like that. There we go. It wasn't like, I don't know if it's still a bug, but flat attack is supposed to also work with percentage attack. A lot of people were complaining. No. It was like a very select few. Let me be real. It was like 2 dudes who were complaining. What about like flat attack? It's not stacking correctly with attack. Like, and I'm like, it's supposed to. If it doesn't, then wait till it gets patched, because right now it's just a bug. So Zoro pretty much has like the same build that Broly has, which is primarily attack and mostly a little bit of defense and HP. I could have built like maybe one flat defense on him to really boost his defense a little bit, because that's probably what would actually help him not die. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to pull it off with the scouter piece, because we're looking for like percentage defense. No, no, it's not going to work. And this one is a little outdated. This one, I know I primarily have it like attack, but it needs to be a better version of attack. Yeah, see, it's 45%. Missing a whole 15 there. So then let's go ahead and talk about Asta's build. Asta over here, I actually built him no attack bonus and HP and defense only. So with that being the case, he mostly primarily gets HP and defense bonuses hands down. The reason why is because I am working on a rubber boy set for this Asta, because that would make him primarily like one of the greatest tanks in the game, because of that new damage reduction and also transferring defense to the other teammates, which is really broken. Now, of course, it's going to be expensive. It's going to take time. It's going to be a lot of nights of just AFK grinding, honestly. But as you can see, yeah, his stats are pretty good right now. I took Asuna off the team primarily because Zoro's good enough. He does a lot of damage, but I do want to try something here. The reason why I want to try something here is because primarily Asuna is an amazing character. Yes, she has good stats. But I want to see if her stacks of defense shred actually stack with Asta's defense shred, allowing Trigun to do even more damage. Now, this is a theory that a lot of people have had recently, and I think that we're probably going to go ahead and try to test that theory. I'm going to be entirely real with you. We're going to run, I guess, which one should we run here? We have attack. Shield Hero's got defense. I think we might run this defense piece, call it there. The only reason why is because I just want her to be slightly tankier so she doesn't die. So 2,700 defense. Hopefully she has enough HP to survive, though. We'll see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and switch here. We're going to go ahead and get Zoro off the team, and we're going to put Asuna on the team. And we're going to see how this goes. I'm also running particularly the Frankie Cola, Weak Health Potion, and Energy Shield. This is just survivability, hands down. So with that being the case, that's what I want to do to survive. Now, first things first, we're going to go ahead and do the easy raid for Orochimaru, and that should indicate like that we can beat the raid, hands down. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and try to run that real quick. Let's see how this goes down. I do have some other content I do need to do, such as people do want to see a Super Saiyan 3 Goku showcase, so I do plan on doing that. Let's see. And as you can see, we're getting started. He has 7,500,000 HP. Trigun's doing a lot of damage because Trigun's just an amazing single target damage dealer. Especially with his trait that he has, which is just really freaking good. But right now we're looking at Asuna and Asta. They both have kind of the same cooldown, so we're seeing if we could see a spike here. So right here we should see a spike in damage. I'm not primarily seeing it. I'm seeing some 100,000 hits here, which is really nice. Yeah. So, yeah, they're doing damage, let's be real. Now, the one thing you do need to worry about with this is the fact that the poison deducts HP. So it deducts the amount of healing that you get from healers. The snake attack, where he barrages the snakes at you, that's probably the most critical attack to actually watch out for. But as you can see, we did do it in about 1 minute and 4 seconds. If I'm going to be entirely real, you probably will do it faster if you're running someone like Zoro over Asuna. Obviously, Asuna's not running the appropriate build that we kind of wanted to run. So since that's the case, I do want to switch it up here. Just because for damage sakes and for time's sakes, we're going to run Zoro. Actually, no, we're not going to run Zoro. We're going to run Asuna. I think that Asuna really speeds up the game. Speeding up the game, especially on raids, is very helpful. So we're going to go ahead and just keep running her just for her buff. And we're going to do hard mode. Now, with hard mode, I could do medium mode. I've already shown, like, doing easy mode is probably going to be the fastest way to get, like, materials and stuff like that, obviously. But as you can see, just doing a hard mode is going to be a lot harder. Now, we do have the healing buff. The reason why I just, like, think that you could still auto this is because with Aqua, you're still getting not just the healing buff, but you're also getting the healing bonus every single time she procs her skill. So towards the end of the match, you'll see her healing a lot more. Now, when Orochimaru pulls out the snake, this is where we actually have the problem. He'll do 2 whacks, and then after he does 2 whacks, he'll do his poison attack. The poison attack is what's going to deduct all your healing bonuses, and it's also going to poison some of your characters. The poison's not that bad. It's the defense break that Orochimaru does with another ability is what hurts. Because if he spams not just the defense break, but he hits you with the multi-snake attack right after, so to speak, where he just barrages you with snakes, like that, you lose all your dudes who have low defense. There you go. You already lost all your low defense players. And that's just rough. That's just the reality of this whole battle. And this is the same conclusion that I found multiple times, is that multi-snake attack with the defense reduction just hurts a lot of characters incredibly bad. And keep in mind, we are running supporter here. So their defense is in the 4,000, 2,000 range. Their HP, not so much. And I think that having a high HP in general is probably the most appropriate way to deal with this or combat this in general, is because even though defense is good, having a little bit of HP on top of that is going to, like, make sure that you have more HP stat hands down. But that's just a theory, of course. Like, it would actually require a lot of testing and stuff like that before I could really make a real good conclusion. But from here on out, the entire fight will just stay the same. Me wasting 6 minutes fighting Orochimaru with Broly full power. And as you can see, my team will survive this entire encounter, only because Broly and Asta are amazingly tanky, and Aqua is just a really good healer, and she'll keep us going for the rest of the match. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's not impossible to do hard mode. It's just going to take a lot of stats and legendary characters and just characters that do a lot of damage and stuff like that. And you just have to build your characters correctly, man. And if your characters just have low stats in general, you're just going to have to farm for better characters. That's just the reality of it. We're in a world where legendaries are going to be taking over the end game, but it's only a matter of time before they keep adding more and more legendaries that are just going to keep the game going and actually continue the progress of the content. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. Don't forget to ring that bell if you want to see some more anime run content. Take it easy and peace out.